Yeah, we all getting along today. Well, I figured I'd do a little update on the giant sized or large economy sized or polisher on steroids. So if you saw the last video, you saw it in its natural state as some kind of a sample mixer. So since then, it used to be mounted vertically. So I have brought it down to horizontal by drilling and tapping these aluminum blocks. Put some 3/8 studs in them. Oh, there they are down there. Put some 3/8 studs in them, some bolts, put a couple legs on it too, get her extended up off the floor. Re-tapped the other end here. This was tapped for some metric thread or something, but I drilled that out a little bit more and tapped it out. Found me a couple little bearings there, 1/2 inch. Wish I'd had some 5/8 bearings and I could have ran the same shaft on each side, but to no avail, wrong bearing. But I did find a piece of aluminum that was inside diameter was 1/2 inch, outside was 5/8. I'll tack that onto that shaft so it don't spin somehow. I ain't quite figured that out. Probably my old friend JB weld will come into play. So got the bearings mounted up. I don't know, the sun ain't gonna be right, but you can see you got me a couple of pulleys there. Had a little trouble finding one in 5/8, A-belt. Took a measurement on her, ran to O'Reilly's, and actually got the right belt for once. Unlike the spark plugs I was after, they weren't right. So we got her all ready. Now all I gotta do is wait on some lawnmower wheels. That's what's gonna drive my drum. So worked on the drum a little bit today. Got it all cut. Schedule 40, 10-inch PVC. Cut some stays to give it a little more agitation because I thought maybe they'd just slide around in there. So I cut some stays out of some black poly pipe, some 16-inch pipe I had. I just cut them out with a circular saw and a wood blade. Put a little silicone on the back. Got her in there. Put a carriage bolt in the middle to hold it, and then recessed some wood screws and some silicone on them and got them all locked down. Silicone the cap on in case I ever want to decide to take it back apart and won't have to waste the caps, because the caps are the hardest thing to come by. So for my access, I may come up with a better idea, but for right now, I got me a 7-inch piece of 3/8 of aluminum. Drilled her out all 4 corners. Got me a 1/4 inch rubber gasket in there. Put some carriage bolts inside, siliconed. Drilled me a 6-inch hole in the middle with the hole saw, so I'll be able to reach in. Now I know this drum won't be worth a hoot to clean, be harder than heck, but I just plan on using this drum for the rough tumble anyway. So I'll be using the same media, the same coarseness, so I don't have to worry about, getting it good and clean in between batches. So I'm about ready to glue the top on and head to the house for the day. Y'all have a good one. Be sure and like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you think it's interesting. Thank y'all.